a silent revolution takes place within our bodies as we age, one that can quietly rob us of strength, independence, and vitality. This revolution is called sarcopenia, the progressive, generalized loss of skeletal muscle mass, strength, and function. It's not merely about looking thinner. It's about the fundamental weakening of the physical engine that powers our lives. From the simple joy of lifting a grandchild to the essential ability to rise from a chair unassisted, our muscle mass is the bedrock of autonomy. The statistics are sobering. After the age of 30, we lose as much as 3% to 5% of our muscle mass per decade, with the decline accelerating significantly after 60. The consequences go far beyond weakness, increasing the risk of falls, fractures, and the loss of independent living. But this fate is not inevitable. While aging itself is a primary driver, the steep decline we often see is heavily influenced by two modifiable factors: a sedentary lifestyle and inadequate nutrition. This is where a powerful and often delicious ally enters the picture: cheese. For too long, cheese has been villainized or dismissed as a mere indulgence. However, when chosen wisely and consumed mindfully, cheese becomes a potent, convenient, and targeted nutritional weapon in the fight against muscle wasting. It provides the essential building blocks our bodies need to repair and maintain muscle tissue: high-quality protein, particularly rich in the critical amino acid leucine, along with calcium, vitamin B12, and other nutrients that support the entire musculoskeletal system. In this video, we'll guide you through the 8 best cheeses to incorporate into your diet, each selected for a unique and powerful reason that makes it a standout champion in your nutritional arsenal for preserving strength and supporting healthy aging. Before we continue, if you're enjoying this content, please like, comment, and share it with your friends or health groups on social media. Doing so helps spread valuable information and supports the growth of our channel. This video is for informational purposes only and should not be taken as medical advice. Always consult a healthcare professional or registered dietitian for personalized guidance. Now let's begin. In the world of cheese and muscle building, ricotta stands apart as a unique and profoundly effective option, thanks entirely to its unconventional origin story. Virtually all other cheeses are produced from the curds of milk, the solid proteins that coagulate. Ricotta, whose name literally means recooked in Italian, is crafted from the liquid byproduct of cheesemaking, the whey. For centuries, this nutrient-rich whey was often discarded, but resourceful cheesemakers discovered that reheating it would cause the remaining delicate proteins to precipitate out, forming the light, creamy curds we know as ricotta. This production method is not just a piece of culinary trivia. It is the very reason ricotta is such a powerful tool for combating sarcopenia. Because it is derived from whey, ricotta inherits whey's spectacular fast-absorbing protein profile. Whey protein is renowned in the sports nutrition world for its rapid digestibility and its exceptional capacity to spike rates of muscle protein synthesis. It is considered a fast protein, flooding the bloodstream with amino acids quickly after consumption. This makes it the ideal protein source for a post-exercise meal, as the muscles, primed by resistance training, are eagerly awaiting raw materials for repair and growth. For an older adult engaging in strength training, consuming a ricotta-based snack within the hour after a workout can provide a potent, leucine-rich signal to the muscles, telling them to rebuild and get stronger. This rapid delivery system is particularly advantageous for those who might experience a lack of appetite after exercise, as ricotta is remarkably light and less satiating than denser casein-based cheeses. A small half-cup serving of part-skim ricotta provides over 14 grams of high-quality protein and a significant dose of leucine, making it an efficient and effective recovery fuel. Beyond its post-workout applications, ricotta's mild flavor and creamy spreadable texture make it one of the most versatile cheeses to incorporate into a daily anti-sarcopenia diet. Its gentle nature is often easier on the digestive system compared to aged, harder cheeses, which is a significant benefit for some. It can be seamlessly integrated into every meal. For breakfast, it can be stirred into oatmeal or spread on whole wheat toast and topped with berries, adding a protein punch to the morning meal that helps prevent muscle breakdown throughout the day. For lunch, it forms the base of a creamy, protein-packed salad dressing, or a filling for whole wheat pasta shells alongside spinach and herbs. As a snack, it can be enjoyed simply with a drizzle of honey and some almonds, providing a perfect balance of protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates. This versatility ensures that getting adequate muscle-building nutrition never becomes a chore. It can be a delicious and delightful part of one's culinary routine. Ricotta proves that a food doesn't need to be heavy or intensely flavorful to be powerful. It is a subtle, sophisticated, and scientifically backed champion for muscle health. If ricotta is the fast protein, then cottage cheese is its perfect counterpart, the slow and steady guardian of muscle mass. This unassuming, lumpy fresh cheese has been a bodybuilding staple for decades, and its efficacy is backed by solid nutritional science relevant to everyone, especially older adults. The power of cottage cheese lies in its overwhelming dominance of casein protein. Casein, which makes up about 80% of the protein in milk, forms a gel-like clot in the stomach when consumed. This clot is digested very slowly, providing a gradual, sustained release of amino acids into the bloodstream over several hours. This slow drip feeding mechanism is metabolically ideal for preventing the muscle catabolism, or breakdown, that occurs during extended periods without food, most notably overnight. For an individual over 60 concerned with sarcopenia, this makes cottage cheese arguably the perfect pre-bedtime snack. The body typically enters a fasting state during sleep, and without an available pool of amino acids, it may begin to break down muscle tissue for energy. Consuming a serving of cottage cheese an hour or so before bed effectively arms the body with a slow-burning fuel source. Throughout the night, the casein protein steadily releases its amino acids, which are then utilized for repair and recovery, helping to maintain a positive muscle protein balance. This nocturnal nourishment is a simple yet highly effective strategy to turn a potentially catabolic period into an anabolic one. A 1-cup serving of low-fat, 2% cottage cheese provides a massive 24 grams of protein and a robust dose of leucine, making it one of the most protein-dense foods available per calorie. Furthermore, modern cottage cheese options cater to a wide range of dietary needs and preferences. For those watching their sodium intake, many brands now offer no salt added or low sodium varieties that eliminate the primary concern associated with this cheese. For individuals who may be wary of the fat content, 1% or non-fat versions are widely available and lose very little of their protein content in the process. The plain variety is a blank culinary canvas. It can be transformed into a sweet treat by mixing in fresh pineapple, peaches, or a sprinkle of cinnamon and a few chopped walnuts. For a savory option, it can be combined with black pepper, chives, and diced cucumber for a refreshing dip or a high-protein topping for a baked potato. Its versatility and unparalleled casein content make cottage cheese a time-tested, economical, and incredibly reliable workhorse in the fight against age-related muscle loss. It is a classic for a reason. It delivers results. Parmesan cheese, specifically authentic Parmigiano Reggiano from Italy, is a testament to the power of time and tradition. Aged for a minimum of 12 months, and often for 24, 36, or even longer, this hard, granular cheese undergoes a profound transformation that concentrates its nutrients and intensifies its savory, umami flavor. This extensive aging process is what elevates Parmesan from a simple garnish to a legitimate nutritional powerhouse and a secret weapon against sarcopenia. Because most of the whey and moisture is removed during its long aging, the remaining components, protein, fat, vitamins, and minerals, are present in incredibly dense concentrations. This means that even a small 1-ounce serving, about a quarter cup grated, delivers an outsized nutritional impact. Consider the numbers. That single ounce of Parmesan provides approximately 10 grams of complete protein and a staggering 330 milligrams of calcium, which fulfills about a third of the daily calcium requirement for an older adult. This exceptional nutrient density is its primary advantage for individuals who may have a smaller appetite or feel full quickly. Parmesan offers a way to ingest a significant amount of muscle-building protein and bone-strengthening calcium without adding much volume to a meal. This is a crucial benefit for combating the anorexia of aging, where decreased appetite can lead to inadequate protein intake and accelerate muscle wasting. The powerful, savory flavor also means that a little goes a long way in making healthy foods more palatable. A tablespoon of grated Parmesan over a plain steamed vegetable like broccoli or a piece of grilled fish instantly enhances the taste, making it more likely that someone will enjoy and finish their nutrient-rich meal. The unique aging process also contributes to Parmesan's digestibility. The long maturation breaks down much of the lactose and the proteins, making it often well tolerated even by those who are sensitive to other dairy products. Furthermore, as a hard cheese, it is naturally lower in fat and calories per gram than many soft, moist cheeses. Its application in the diet is limited only by one's imagination. Beyond the classic pasta topping, it can be grated into scrambled eggs or omelets, shaved over salads, stirred into soups for depth and richness, or even eaten in small chunks as a satisfying snack with a piece of fruit. Parmesan teaches us that potency isn't always about quantity. It is a flavor-packed, nutrient-concentrated gem that allows for strategic, high-impact nutritional boosting with every small, delicious sprinkle. Swiss cheese, instantly recognizable by its characteristic holes or eyes, offers a benefit that is almost unique in the dairy aisle, a natural bioavailable source of vitamin D. The process behind this is a fascinating piece of food science. The distinctive flavor and holes of Swiss cheese are created by a specific group of bacteria called Propionibacterium freudenreichii. During the fermentation and aging process, these bacteria consume the lactic acid produced by other bacteria and release carbon dioxide gas, which forms the holes and propionic acid. Crucially, research has shown that these same propionibacteria also have the ability to synthesize a biologically active form of vitamin D. This means that unlike many foods which are fortified with vitamin D, like milk, Swiss cheese can naturally contain it, making it a whole food source of this critical nutrient. The importance of vitamin D for musculoskeletal health cannot be overstated. It is often called the gatekeeper for calcium. Without sufficient vitamin D, the body cannot effectively absorb calcium from the diet, no matter how much calcium one consumes. This directly undermines bone health, increasing the risk of osteoporosis and fractures. However, vitamin D's role extends beyond bones. A growing body of evidence has revealed that vitamin D receptors are present on muscle tissue, and adequate levels of the vitamin are directly linked to improved muscle strength, function, and mass. Deficiency in vitamin D is associated with proximal muscle weakness, pain, and an increased risk of falls. For an older adult, this creates a dangerous synergy: weak bones combined with weak muscles that are more prone to falling. Therefore, consuming a food like Swiss cheese that provides both high-quality protein, about 8 grams per ounce, and natural vitamin D is a powerful two-pronged strategy. Incorporating Swiss cheese into one's diet is straightforward and enjoyable. Its mild, nutty, and slightly sweet flavor makes it incredibly palatable and versatile. It is a classic sandwich cheese, perfect for pairing with whole grain bread and lean turkey or chicken. It melts beautifully, making it an excellent choice for a healthy open-faced melt or for topping a homemade burger. It can be diced into cubes for a snack platter with fruit and nuts, or sliced and enjoyed on its own. When selecting Swiss cheese, it is worth reading the label, as the exact vitamin D content can vary between brands and aging times. However, by simply choosing it regularly, you are introducing a natural source of this sunshine vitamin into your diet, helping to ensure your muscles and bones have the support they need to stay strong and keep you upright and independent. Swiss cheese is far more than its holes. It is a functional food with a unique and critical health advantage. Feta cheese, a briny, tangy staple of Greek cuisine, brings a completely different set of assets to the anti-sarcopenia table. While it may not have the highest absolute protein content, about 4 grams per ounce, its value lies in its unique nutritional composition and potential functional benefits, particularly regarding inflammation. Traditionally made from sheep's milk or a blend of sheep and goat's milk, feta has a different fatty acid profile than cheeses made from cow's milk. Sheep's milk is notably richer in certain types of fats, including conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, and other medium-chain triglycerides. Some studies on CLA, though often conducted in animals or with supplements, suggest it may have anti-inflammatory and anti-catabolic properties. Furthermore, sheep's and goat's milk fats are different in structure and are often easier for some people to digest. Chronic, low-grade inflammation, often called inflammaging, is a key underlying driver of many age-related conditions, including sarcopenia. This systemic inflammation creates a hostile environment in the body that promotes muscle breakdown and interferes with the signals for muscle repair. Therefore, a dietary strategy that incorporates anti-inflammatory foods is a crucial component of preserving muscle mass. The potential anti-inflammatory lipids in feta, combined with other compounds like calcium and vitamin B2, riboflavin, contribute to making it a functional food that supports the body's ecosystem beyond just providing raw protein. Its strong, salty flavor also means that a small amount can add a significant punch to a dish, helping to enhance satisfaction and flavor. Without needing to rely on large, potentially sodium-heavy portions. To enjoy feta while managing its sodium content, it can be rinsed briefly under cold water before use to remove some of the surface brine. Its culinary uses are vibrant and aligned with a healthy Mediterranean diet. The classic application is in a Greek salad, tossed with cucumbers, tomatoes, red onion, olives, and oregano, creating a meal rich in vegetables, healthy fats from olive oil, and protein. Crumbled feta is magnificent sprinkled over roasted vegetables like peppers and zucchini, added to egg dishes for a flavor boost, or whipped into a dip with plain Greek yogurt and herbs. It introduces a bold, tangy dimension to meals that can make healthy eating more exciting and sustainable. Feta demonstrates that the fight against muscle loss isn't just about grams of protein. It's about choosing foods that support the body's overall health and create an internal environment conducive to strength and longevity. Cheddar cheese is the familiar, reliable workhorse of the cheese world, and its very accessibility and versatility make it a fantastic everyday choice for supporting muscle health. Its production process, known as cheddaring, where the curds are stacked and turned, gives it a firm, dense texture and a flavor that can range from mild to extremely sharp depending on its age. From a nutritional standpoint, cheddar provides an excellent balance of the two key nutrients we are seeking: protein and calcium. A single 1-ounce serving of sharp cheddar delivers a solid 7 grams of complete protein and meets over 20% of the daily value for calcium. This reliable and consistent nutrient profile ensures that when you eat a portion of cheddar, you are getting a substantial dose of the building blocks for muscle and bone. The psychological aspect of diet is often overlooked, but is critical for long-term adherence. Highly restrictive diets that eliminate familiar and beloved foods are rarely sustainable. Cheddar's greatest strength may be its incredible versatility and its place in countless comfort foods. The ability to incorporate a health-promoting food into dishes that are already enjoyed makes a nutritional plan feel less like a prescription and more like a natural, enjoyable way of eating. This promotes consistency, which is arguably more important than perfection in any dietary strategy aimed at long-term health outcomes like combating sarcopenia. Knowing that a slice of cheddar can be part of the solution can be incredibly motivating. The applications for cheddar are virtually endless. It can be shredded and added to a morning omelet filled with vegetables, providing a protein and calcium boost to start the day. It can be melted into a whole wheat quesadilla with black beans and salsa for a quick, balanced lunch. A small slice can top a lean beef or turkey burger on a whole grain bun. It pairs perfectly with an apple or pear for a satisfying snack that combines protein, fat, and fiber. For those monitoring fat intake, excellent reduced fat and even sharp 2% milk varieties are available that retain much of the flavor and nearly all the protein content with significantly less saturated fat. Cheddar proves that you don't need to seek out exotic or expensive foods to eat for muscle health. Sometimes, the most effective tool is the familiar, beloved, and readily available staple that can be seamlessly woven into the fabric of your daily meals. Mozzarella, particularly the part skim variety, holds a special place in a muscle-building diet due to its outstanding macronutrient profile. While fresh mozzarella, the kind stored in water, is delicious, it is higher in moisture and therefore lower in protein density per ounce. The part skim, low moisture block mozzarella commonly used for shredding is the nutritional standout. Through the process of removing some of the milk fat and water, the protein and calcium become more concentrated. The result is a cheese that offers a very high amount of protein relative to its fat and calorie content. A 1-ounce serving of part skim mozzarella provides about 8 grams of protein, 20% of the daily calcium needs, and only about 4.5 grams of fat, with 3 grams being saturated. This favorable protein-to-fat ratio makes it an ideal choice for those who are mindful of their heart health, but are determined to prioritize protein intake for their muscles. This lean protein content makes it an exceptionally versatile cooking cheese. Its excellent melting properties and mild flavor allow it to be used as a protein-boosting additive in a huge array of dishes without overpowering them or adding excessive calories from fat. This ability to sneak nutrition into meals is a valuable strategy for increasing overall daily protein intake without having to sit down to a large piece of meat or a protein shake at every meal. A handful of shredded part skim mozzarella can transform a simple dish into a more complete and satisfying muscle-supportive meal. Think beyond pizza. While it is a pizza staple, part skim mozzarella can be used to make a healthier vegetable lasagna with layers of zucchini and spinach. It can be shredded and stuffed into chicken breasts with basil and tomato to create a protein-packed chicken caprese bake. It can be melted on top of a black bean burger, sprinkled over a hearty lentil soup, or layered into a whole wheat wrap with grilled vegetables. Its mildness also makes it a great cheese for those who might be sensitive to stronger flavors. By choosing part skim mozzarella, you are selecting a tool that maximizes muscle-building potential while minimizing extraneous saturated fat, allowing you to build strength without compromising on other aspects of your cardiovascular health. It is a lean, mean, muscle-building machine. For all the benefits of dairy, a significant portion of the population experiences discomfort after consuming cheeses made from cow's milk, This can be due to lactose intolerance or sensitivities to specific proteins like A1 casein. Goat cheese, or chèvre, offers a brilliant and delicious solution, ensuring that the benefits of cheese need not be off limits. The composition of goat's milk is fundamentally different from cow's milk. The fat globules in goat's milk are naturally smaller and remain suspended in the milk rather than rising to the top, which makes them easier for the body to digest. More importantly, for those with sensitivities, the primary casein in goat's milk is a 2-casein, which is structurally different from the A1 casein prevalent in most cow's milk in the United States. For many people, A2-casein is less inflammatory and less likely to cause gastrointestinal distress. This unique digestibility is its superpower. It ensures that the high-quality protein, about 6 grams per ounce, calcium, and other nutrients are actually absorbed and utilized by the body, rather than causing inflammation and discomfort that can detract from overall well-being. When the body is not busy managing an inflammatory response, it can better focus its energy on processes like muscle repair and maintenance. Furthermore, goat cheese has a distinct, tangy, and earthy flavor that can elevate simple dishes into gourmet experiences. This enhances the pleasure of eating, which is a critical component of any sustainable dietary habit. Goat cheese is incredibly versatile in the kitchen. Its soft, spreadable form makes it perfect for smearing on whole grain crackers or rye crisp bread. It can be crumbled over salads, adding a creamy and tangy element that reduces the need for heavy dressings. It can be whisked into scrambled eggs, stuffed into dates for a sweet and savory snack, or baked in a small dish with olive oil and herbs for a warm, decadent-tasting, but healthy dip. By incorporating goat cheese, you are not just choosing a cheese for its muscle-building macronutrients. You are making a choice for digestive comfort and overall metabolic peace, ensuring that your nutrition strategy is as gentle as it is powerful. The journey of aging is inevitable, but the loss of strength, mobility, and independence is not. Sarcopenia may be common, but it is not untreatable. You have the power to influence your physical trajectory through the daily choices you make at the dinner table and in your activities. The cheeses highlighted in this video are not just foods. They are delicious, convenient, and scientifically supported tools, each with a unique profile designed to help address the complex challenge of muscle loss. Embrace this knowledge not as a restrictive diet, but as an opportunity to enrich your meals with both purpose and flavor. Experiment with these cheeses, discover pairings you enjoy, and make eating for strength a joyful part of your life. Be mindful of portions, pair them with other whole foods, and, most importantly, combine your nutritional strategy with the indispensable element of resistance training. This powerful 1-2 punch of smart eating and consistent strength building is your path to preserving muscle mass, maintaining vitality, and enjoying a strong, active, and independent life for years to come.